At Whitestone today, we have always built a business to do well in different cycles. So we like to be flexible, we like to be nimble, and today when I look at how we're positioned for an inflationary time, there's a lot of things that I really like.
Joining me today is David Holeman, CEO of Whitestone REIT. David, the stylized W in the Whitestone REIT logo is intended to be a visual reminder that a single grain of wheat can produce an abundant harvest. Can you talk about how this symbolizes the company's commitment to creating shareholder value?
So it keeps us grounded every day that what we do matters, and even the smallest of decisions really contribute to making our results great like we want them to be. A couple of things about the logo, maybe just to share with you. There's a left slant and a right slant that really represent our shareholders. When you take that left slant and the right slant and you put it together, it makes a V. So it just keeps us reminding that what we're about is creating value. And then the center of our logo, which is the diamond, is the heart of Whitestone, which is the communities we operate in. Whitestone owns shopping centers in great communities. We seek to really be a part of those communities, to provide convenience, and just be a great neighbor for the communities we operate in. And then lastly, the blue color of the logo really symbolizes stability, knowledge, power, and integrity. And the way you see that is obviously through the employees of Whitestone and how they act every day. We have 90 or so associates many of them are shareholders and are really committed to really doing what's in the best interest of our shareholders and all of our stakeholders.
Economists are currently looking at rising inflation and the potential for recession. How is this impacting the retail sector, and how is Whitestone REIT addressing these concerns with investors this week?
I do believe that the impact of inflation and potential recession will be different in the retail segment based on a lot of things. I think geography will be very important, the types of real estate that companies own, our tenant mix, and then really the structure of our leases will be key. At Whitestone today, we have always built a business to do well in different cycles. So we like to be flexible, we like to be nimble, and today when I look at how we're positioned for an inflationary time, there's a lot of things that I really like. I think we're in the right markets. We're in the markets in the country that are having population and job growth. The markets that Whitestone operates in have grown at double the population growth rate and triple the job growth rate over the last 10 years. We're in the right product type. Our centers tend to be about 100,000 square feet with smaller spaces. So much of the demand in today's changing retail environment is coming for smaller spaces, and Whitestone has the right product. And then when I think about our lease structures, so we structure our contracts with our tenants to be flexible, to help their growing businesses. We have shorter terms in those leases. We like that. That enables us to increase our rates to market rates in an inflationary time, and in a recessionary time to potentially work with the tenants more to help their businesses succeed.
And David, as you meet with investors this week, what are 3 top reasons you're giving them to invest in Whitestone REIT?
If I thought of 3 reasons, I would say strategically, I think we've identified the right place to be. If you think about the changing retail environment, Whitestone, from a strategy perspective, has focused on driven by data and strong local market relationships. We focused on the right locations. Second thing I would say is we've got the team to execute. We've got a very focused, dedicated team of 90 or so associates. We have depth in the markets we operate in. Our size allows us to be nimble and quick. And then we have a track record over numerous years, and it was validated throughout the pandemic of the strength of our business model. And then lastly, I would tell an investor that I believe today Whitestone presents an attractive entry point. We have, if you look at almost any metric, Whitestone is attractively valued, and we have growth potential from lease up, rental rate expansion, strategic development, and acquisitions.